Hey adventurers, welcome back to Road Trip Adventures, where we uncover the coolest spots in America. Today we're diving into the heart of Washington, D.C., the U.S. Capitol and its jaw-dropping surroundings. Imagine standing where presidents walked, staring at massive statues of Civil War heroes, and wandering through lush gardens that's older than most states. Oh, and a fountain that was designed by the guy who made the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, we're doing all that today. So if you're planning a DC trip or just love history with a twist, hit that like button now and let's go. And stick around for some fun facts that'll blow your mind. Next up, the James A. Garfield Monument. This one's a tribute to our 20th president, who served only 200 days before being assassinated in 1881. Talk about tragic. The statue, sculpted by Charles Niehaus in 1887, shows Garfield in a thoughtful pose, like he's pondering the future. It's bronze on a granite base with 3 epic reliefs. One of his early life as a canal boatman and a teacher, another as a Civil War general, and the last as a president. Here's an interesting twist. It was funded by the Society of Army of Cumberland, Garfield's old Civil War buddies, who raised nearly $28,000, which was huge back then. And here's a fun fact. Garfield was ambidextrous and could write Greek with one hand and Latin with the other simultaneously. A total genius. This spot's quieter than the big tourist traps, so it's ideal for a reflective moment. Snap a pic with the Capitol peeking behind in its Instagram gold. First stop is the iconic United States Capitol. This isn't just a pretty building, it's the birthplace of American democracy. Construction kicked off way back in 1793 under George Washington himself. The whole thing has over 540 rooms and a whopping 658 windows. But what's the real showstopper? That massive dome. It's made up of 8.9 million pounds of cast iron. Yeah, you heard that right. And it took 11 years to build, from 1855 to 1866. Legend has it that workers hammered away during the Civil War while battles raged outside. And tourists can book a free guided tour inside to see the rotunda and the whisper galleries. Your voice echoes like magic. But we're not stopping here today. Let's head over to the west side for some presidential firepower.
Whose voice echoes, whose call brings us home. Feet on the ground, heads in the haze. Life's a stage, we write the play. Statues don't move, but the stories fly. Washington whispers, don't ask why. Bronze reflections, we're chasing time. Living legends, we're the rhyme. I see the city in a rock and roll haze. Neon lights cut through history's maze. Voices, guitars, or R&B groove. Bronze hearts beat, we're on the move. Statues don't move, but the stories fly. Washington whispers, don't ask why. Bronze reflections, we're chasing time. Living legends, we're the
Behold the Ulysses S. Grant Memorial. This space is the largest equestrian monument in the entire United States. At 252 feet long, 71 feet wide, and 44 feet high. We're talking bigger than a football field's end zone. It honors Ulysses S. Grant, the Civil War general who led the Union to the victory and became our 18th president. Check out the details in the center. Grant rides calmly on his horse Cincinnati, which he was super attached to, and flanking him are these intense scenes of charging cavalry and artillery units, capturing the chaos of the battle. And here's a crazy fact, the sculptor spent 20 years on this. It almost bankrupted him. Grant himself. He was born in a log cabin in Ohio and rose from humble beginnings to save the nation. If you're into Civil War history, this spot is like stepping into a time machine. Touch the bronze. It's said to bring good luck.
They never sleep. Stories etched in stone. Secrets they keep
In the heart of the capital, where echoes meet, monument shadows, they run so deep. Park benches sit, worn and wise, watching the world through strangers' eyes. Sunlight dances, but it feels like a dream. Flags wave loud, but the trees don't care. Their roots go deep, their branches dare to hold the sky in a quiet regime.
And don't miss the roaring lions guarding the steps, symbols of strength. This memorial was dedicated in 1924 right on the Capitol's lawn. Perfect photo op, right?
etched in stone. Secrets they keep in the heart of the capital, where echoes meet, monument shadows, they run so deep. Monument shadows, they run so deep. Garden path stretching wide, sunlight whispers on the side. Families gather, laughter spills. Time slows down over hills. Plants and flowers.
Quick walk over to the United States Botanic Garden. This is DC's Green Oasis, which was established in 1820. It's the oldest continuously operating public garden in America, predating most states. The entry is free and it welcomes over 1 million visitors a year, including Congress for stress relief breaks during the day.
Chasing dreams. Threads of joy sewn at the seams. Every moment feels so right. Colors dancing in the light. Echoes of footsteps fade. Hearts beating unafraid. Plants and flowers everywhere.
Woo! That was action. I wanted to get the roll right. Are you You witnessed it. I'm good. Woo.
Underneath the silver moon.
Inside the conservatory is a whopping 28,944 square feet of glass haven. You'll find 65,000 plants from the carnivorous Venus flytraps to exotic orchids. And did you know that they grow plants for the White House and have even helped save endangered species during World War II by hiding them out here? When wandering the paths, it's like a Jurassic Park for flowers.
Waterfall whispers in the evening glow. Koi pond dreams where the soft ripples flow. Stepping stones mark a path through time. A Japanese garden in a world sublime. Oh, smell the jasmine as it folds the air. Families laughing without a care. Picnics spread on the lush green ground. Butterflies dance where peace is found. A babbling brook hums a tender tune under the branches of a cherry bloom. The golden sun kisses the stone so fair. Harmony breathing in the tranquil air. Oh, smell the jasmine as it folds the air. Families laughing without a care. Picnics spread on the lush green ground. Butterflies dance where peace is found. Hold this moment like a fragile glass. Feel the stillness as the seasons pass.
The U.S. Botanic Garden is a living plant museum, and the garden changes throughout the seasons. We've been here in early spring where it had significantly more flowers, and there is also a gated area outdoors. That garden is beautiful. Unfortunately, it was temporarily closed for updates while we were here during this visit, but we did love it when we were here in the past.
Where peace is found.
Beneath the Capitol shadow tall, bronze statues stand, they've seen it all. Through winding paths where stories blend, the blooms of time, they never end. Oh, the garden pathway calls to me in Washington by the old D.C. Tropical wonders, a world so wide. Among the flowers, I'll take my stride. Upon orchids bloom. Unique plants thrive in this glassy room. The air feels thick like a jungle's hand, a piece of earth in a nation's land. Footsteps echo soft and slow through this Eden I let life grow.
I can see why members of Congress choose this place for their breaks. It's very tranquil, and what a great way to decompress from your work stress.
The old DC, tropical wonders, a world so wide. Among the flowers, I'll take my stride. Statues of bronze, they whisper low of dreams and roots that always grow. History's breath in every tree, a living quilt of destiny.
Bright lights shine on the crowded streets. Laughter echoes where the neighbors meet. A wave, a nod, everybody knows your name. In this little town, it's always just the same. Friendly faces under porch light beams, sharing stories, chasing whiskey dreams. Barefoot kids with skinned up knees catch fireflies beneath the trees. Small town heartbeat, it's the rhythm of life, where the air is sweet and the stars ignite. Barefoot kids with skinned up knees catch fireflies beneath the trees. Small town heartbeat is the rhythm of life, where the air is sweet and the stars ignite. Flowers bloom and smiles don't fade. In this place where memories are made, the scent of jasmine drifts through the square. Sundresses twirl in the warm spring air. Old men talk about the glory days gone, while a boy strums his guitar till dawn. Petals scatter, whispers in the air, adventures unfolding like a movie scene. Friends and family in this fleeting time. Life feels endless on the county line. Petals scatter, whispers in the air, cherry dreams blooming everywhere. Tidal waters hug the city side. On this road trip, let the magic ride. Under cherry skies so pink and bright, Washington glows in the calm twilight. With a fairy touch, the world's aglow. Blossoms fall soft like the sweetest snow.
This children's area creates opportunities for kids to learn and grow through gardening. They can even plant their own flowers or plants in this section.
Fold stories untold in the breeze we hold. The road is a song we both can sing with the capital tune on a fairy tale string. The capital calls as the miles unfold. Stories untold in the breeze we hold. The road is a song we both can sing with a capital tune on a fairy tale string. Guitar hums low while the piano cries. With petals of dreams we hum.
Garden path stretching wide. Sunlight whispers on the side. Families gather, laughter spills. Time slows down over hills. Plants and flowers everywhere. Breathing in the golden air. Holding hands we walk in tune. Underneath the silver moon. Children running, chasing dreams. Threads of joy sewn at the seams. Every moment feels so right. Colors dancing in the light. Echoes of footsteps fade. Hearts beating unafraid. Plants and flowers everywhere. Breathing in the golden air. Holding hands.
I really wish we had smell-o-vision because when we walked into this section, it was so fragrant. Everyone that walked into the room commented on how good it smelled in there. This room was filled with orchids.
The earth hums a melody. Soft wind join in harmony.
And later in the video, you'll see the Bartholdi Park right outside. Ta-da! The Bartholdi Fountain, aka the Fountain of Light and Water, which was designed by Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi. Yes, that same French sculptor who created the Statue of Liberty. Debuted in 1876 at the Centennial Exposition in Philly, this cast iron beauty weighs over 1.5 tons and stands 30 feet tall. It features mythical sea creatures and turtles spouting water, which is super whimsical. And here's a history nugget. When it moved to DC in 1878, it was lit by gas lamps, making it one of the city's first nighttime spectacles. Today, LED lights make it glow like a fairy tale. Surrounding Bartholdi Park, renamed in 1985, has themed gardens with herbs, roses, and butterflies. It's best to visit at dusk for the light show, which is romantic or family-friendly magic. And definitely worth the short walk from the gardens.
Sun on my face as the wheels hum low. We're chasing the light where the warm winds blow, and biking down trails where the tall grass sways. The world's an open map in the golden haze, rolling down these winding roads. Stories in the highway's codes, laughing loud with the ones we love, underneath the skies above.
Small towns greet us with neon signs. Diners serving coffee sweeter than wine.
Fields stretch wide in a living dream.
We're painting life in earthy green, rolling down these winding roads. Stories in the highway's code, laughing loud with the ones we love, underneath the skies above. Let the radio play our favorite tune, sings of freedom under a copper moon. Hands out the window, catching the air. Every mile takes away our cares. Mountains rise and the rivers gleam, adventures unfolding like a movie scene. Friends and family in this fleeting time. Life feels endless on the county line.
What an epic day in DC. From the Capitol's mighty dome to Grant and Garfield's heroic statues and that stunning Botanic Garden escape with Bartholdi's fountains, this area is packed with stories. If you loved this, please hit that like and subscribe for more U.S. adventures and drop a comment. What's your must-see in DC? Turn on your notifications because next up we're hitting the Great Falls. Thanks for joining. See you soon.